Yo, what's good guys? Here's another glitch that will help you travel the new island down here and pretty much anywhere else on the map 10 times faster. Alright, what's good guys? So we have a movement glitch here, or a movement bug, which I've kind of shown on the channel before, but there is a lot of changes to it. This one is really easy to do, and they don't really patch bugs like this, so this will probably be in the game for a long time, so there's no rush, but I highly recommend exploring the new island with this, because if you guys don't know, if you try and go on this island, they will shoot you down with a million different missiles. If you're a high level, you already know the struggle of trying to explore this island down here with the jet ray gun, because they destroy you. Now obviously this glitch works anywhere on the map, but it is definitely best used there. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. This isn't a crazy glitch like a crazy duplication or a crazy XP glitch or anything. This one is a bit more boring, so if you're expecting that, you can go watch some of my other videos where I have better glitches, but this is still really useful. We do need a few really easy items for this glitch to work, and you probably already have these items. By the way, I'm calling it a glitch. It's kind of like a bug or maybe even a feature or something. I don't really know. You guys can decide for yourself, but you're going to need a grappling gun, and I believe you don't even need this, but it makes it 10 times easier. So I'm going to be using the Hainu glider because its partner skill makes a way better glider. So get yourself a Hainu and get yourself a grappling gun. And then I'm sure you guys already know about this bug. This is not the one I'm going to be showing you guys today, but if you jump with the grappling gun and like launch yourself, it makes you travel a lot faster, just like this. I'm sure you guys already, oh, okay, I did it wrong. But anyways, I'm sure you guys already know about this one. It's been in the game forever and people have made 1,000 videos about it. But if you guys can see just like that, look how fast we're going. So pretty much everyone already knows how to do that. However, there has been one recent development. I saw someone on Reddit say that you can actually do this, and I tested it out and it actually worked. So if you just do it the normal way, just like this, you can see you gain some slight elevation. And if you try to spam it like I'm trying to do it, you can do it about twice per second. However, if you do this one little bug, you can actually do this as many times as you want per second and gain a ton of elevation. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump just like normal, and as our glider deploys, we're going to press E or whatever other button that you use to take your PAL out. So you can see you can do it so many times per second. You can do it as fast as you want, and you pretty much just gain a ton of elevation. Now this isn't like super important or super useful, but as we're going to be flying around the entire new island and using that to explore all the different waypoints over there, this is definitely useful for that. So I'm pretty much pressing the summon button and the spacebar to take out my glider pretty much at the same time right here, and you can do it way faster. Look how fast you can do it right there than just normally taking out your glider. This is how fast it is for normally. I'm spamming the button, so yeah, you can see you can only do it like once per second or twice per second, but if you press the summon button as you're taking the glider out and just spam those two together, you can take it out as fast as possible. Now you definitely want to experiment with this a little bit. I've seen people do it way better where they go up like super high, like 5 feet in the air every time they press it. I haven't gotten that good at it yet, but that's something to note. Now the important part is about to come up. I'm about to show you guys, but you can definitely play around with this little movement glitch, and if you get really good at it, you can definitely just zoom around the map super fast. However, I'm going to take us to a special spot right over by this mountain over here, and we can go explore the new island way faster than we can just by walking. Before we do that though, real quick, just a reminder, we're placing a bonsai tree for every single subscriber we get on this new channel, by the way. So if you want to be a permanent part of my base, feel free to subscribe and I will add a bonsai tree for you right now. Currently we have like 300 right here. Anyways, we have arrived at the cliff. We're just going to want to go straight up here to a very high point in elevation on this cliff, and you can see the new island is right over there. Again, if you guys haven't been over there, if you're too low of a level or whatever, if you try and just fly over there with jet ray gun, they will absolutely clap your cheeks, and not in a good way. They will destroy you because they have missiles over there. You can't fly a PAL. However, you can fly with your glider, and that's what we're about to do. Now I built a little bit of a ramp right here to help me out. You guys won't have to do it if you're better than me at this, but I like building a little ramp, and then all we're going to do is just zoom off of this just like I showed you before. Now the chords for this exact mountain are -720, -540, but it'll pretty much work on like any of the rocks over here. You just want to find a high place and build something nice that you can zip line off of. And remember, you want to press your glider right as you're about to touch the wall, and look how fast that is. Now if we want to gain some elevation, we can do what I was showing you guys before, where we take out the glider and then we summon our pal at the same exact time. Now it might not look like we're gaining a ton of elevation, but that is because we're so far away from like any kind of building or anything. We're actually gaining a good amount every single time we press this, so it'll definitely help us zoom around. Now there's a few different things you can do to actually help this. Like you can turn your stamina up, you can take stamina potions, you can increase your stamina in the menu by leveling up. But as we get a little bit closer to the landscape, you can actually see how much elevation we're gaining. Now we don't need to gain that much elevation, we kind of just want to zoom around over here, and we're actually going pretty fast too. You kind of really can't see that either because we're not near it, but look how fast we're going. You can see it a little bit easier as we get closer to like the actual land, and we are going way faster than we would just walking or riding on a pal, and probably even faster than we would be on jet Regon, or about the same speed. Now those are the turrets that shoot you down right there, so we are going to gain some elevation. Again, they won't bother us since we're not technically on a pal, we're just using our pal as a glider, and we can just gain some elevation and go pretty much wherever we want. Oh my goodness, it seems like we might crash land here. I was trolling a little bit. Boom, we did crash land. But again, if we just wanted to go up a little bit higher, we can just do that glitch without even needing to be on our grappler. So we might want to regen stamina at some point soon, but we can just do this little movement bug and just go straight up and find a new place of elevation and start this little glitch all over again. So it is really nothing crazy. Like I said, it's not the craziest glitch in the whole world. It's not a duplication glitch, it's not an XP glitch, it doesn't get you through any walls. But if you need help exploring this new island super fast, this will definitely do that. And if you're a lower level and you need some help getting places faster, I have a few other videos on how to do that with other pals and like other kind of methods, but I would definitely suggest giving this method a try and just pairing that little bug that I showed you guys with the glider or with the normal grappling gun bug, and you should be able to get pretty much wherever you want really fast. So that's definitely one of my favorite new bugs, even though it's just a little bit of a tiny bug. Tiny bugs like this help a ton on this new landscape. I don't know why they added all of these like machine guns that shoot you down and everything. It's really not fun to be dealing with that. So that is why I love this little bit of movement glitches. And remember guys, I have a bunch of other videos on my channel with more OP glitches like duplication or XP or any of that kind of stuff. But I felt like I need to share this one with you guys, and we will have a video coming up showing every single unpatched glitch in the entire game. So if you guys want to check that out and get a permanent little bonsai tree in my base, feel free to subscribe. But you can see how fast we are going right now, even while just doing the glitch here on the island. It is way faster than any kind of like saddle pal where you can ride on like a dire wolf or anything like that. So even though it's not the craziest glitch in the whole world, definitely one of my favorites. Let me know if you guys use this glitch, and let me know if you like it or if you just think it's a little bit underwhelming and not really worth it to use.